It's on silent. Today I came here to give a progress report on the signing of the affidavits. I want to state here clearly that so far we have 127 members of parliament that have already signed the affidavit, and we had promised the media that we were going to unveil the list of shame, those honorable members who have not ascended to the affidavit. As I was coming for this press briefing, most of the members who have not signed have called and said that they are in an induction seminar in Mombasa and they are willing to sign. And it is for that reason that I postponed the naming of those who have not signed till Friday morning. We will give them 2 more days to ensure that they comply with the signing of the affidavit. I would like to bring you to speed on the gist of the affidavit. Of course, the affidavit is clearly stating that we as honorable members believe that Raila Amolo Odinga won the August 8th election. Had the IBC complied with the court orders given by the Supreme Court, Raila Odinga would have been the President of the Republic of Kenya right now, because the servers clearly showed that Raila Odinga garnered 8,634,761 votes against Uhuru Kenyatta, who garnered 7,675,162 votes. It is the same affidavit that we want to invoke Article 1 of the Constitution that states that all sovereign power belongs to the citizenry of Kenya. In respect to the above, the MPs have clearly affirmed that they believe and they recognize Raila Odinga as the people's president and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka as the people's deputy president. Now, many of you would ask, what next after the affidavit? We are going to use the strength of the affidavit because the people who have appended their signatures on the affidavit represent a population in this country. And we are going to process and file a petition before the United Nations Security Council using the affidavits. We are going also to file a petition to the African Union Assembly, European Union. We are also going to ask the ICC to start investigating over the profiling and killing of NASA supporters, so that we take this fight to another level. And therefore, I would like to assure all Kenyans that the swearing in of Raila Amolo Odinga, which was slated for 30th January, is still in course. Whether Uhuru Park is opened or closed, we are going to swear in Raila Amolo Odinga. We are mobilizing 1 million Kenyans who will come to witness this historic moment. Lastly, I want to take this earliest opportunity to congratulate and thank all the NASA legislators who have signed the affidavit, and ask those who have not signed to know that Kenyans are watching you. I want to leave that to the wisdom of the Wananchis. I want to ask all Wananchis and NASA supporters to go back home and ask your member of parliament if he has ascended to the affidavit or not. Thank you so much.
I thank my senator and fellow general in the NRM for giving an update on the affidavit. Mine will be to give an update on the boycott, the resistance movement against companies and products that we unveiled a few months ago. Firstly, I would like to state that on the issue of the swearing in, it is an act, a positive action by patriotic Kenyans to reclaim the power and sovereignty of the people of Kenya that vests with them pursuant to Chapter 1 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. So that is the basis. As I have said before, Uhuru Park belongs to the people of Kenya. Uhuru Park does not belong to Jubilee, nor does Uhuru Park belong to NASA, nor does Uhuru Park belong to any factional group. I understand that Mungiki are being trained in the Kiambu County to come and attack people at Uhuru Park, presumably to forcefully circumcise Luos and other ethnic communities. This is my message to them and to our members, to all NRM members. You have a right to self-defense. Stand your ground. Don't run. Don't give ground. You have a right to defend yourself if confronted or attacked. So whereas we are going to conduct a very solemn ceremony, a very legal and constitutional ceremony, and whereas we invite all Kenyans to attend, and we anticipate that at least 1 million will, including Mungiki and the so-called business community, they are welcome. The churches that said they wanted to attend are welcome to attend. However, and this is important, should anybody, and this is anybody, raise their finger, their arm, or anything on NRM or NASA supporters, our supporters have full authority to defend themselves. That is important. We are no longer going to run away from anyone. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to be threatened. We are not going to surrender. Underline that in red 10 times. There is going to be no surrender. There is not going to be a moving on, and we are not going to run. Number 2, Safaricom that we have been resisting, Bidco and Brookside have sustained billions of shillings of losses because our supporters have resisted them. We are encouraging, we are asking our supporters for Safaricom and other publicly traded companies not to buy shares, not to invest in all these companies, not to visit their offices, so that we can send a clear message to the world that impunity does not pay. Now, let me take this opportunity now to unveil the 4th company, which our supporters must resist. This is Hako Tiger Industries. Hako Tigers Industries, belonging to one Chris Kirubi. This is the company you must resist. And I'm going to give the country their products that have to be resisted. The BIC is a pen that people use in this country. All our supporters must not buy this product called the BIC, and all the plastic products that are produced by Hako. The next product is Hako Pegs. popularly used for hanging clothes and other items. That will be resisted. We have here a product called TCB that we understand ladies love to use. NRM, NASA ladies are no longer going to use TCB. They are directed not to use this product here called So Soft Tender for any reason whatsoever. NRM ladies, and we have only beautiful ladies in NRM, as you can see around me, are not going to use Amara glycerin. This we are resisting. We are also resisting this hair food. Finally, we have the shaver for our NRM soldiers. You can keep your beard as long as you want. Don't use this product. And do not use this product called Ingrams. We have many other products produced by Hako Tiger companies. They run into 2 pages. This is just the beginning. Finally, a warning to Nation Media Group. The egregious affront that this media group has inflicted on NRM and NASA. We are giving you a final warning. If within this week, the Nation Media Group, whatever your products are, you don't restrain yourself and don't act professionally pursuant to the Media Council Act of 2013, on Friday, when Senator Malala exposed warning, I thank you.
Questions? Please introduce yourself first.
My name is Luca Vita for the Spanish Doctor. My question goes to the General. When you talk about the Hako Tigers should be resisted, earlier when you were listing Safaricom, Bidco, you said what they did. What is the sin that the Hako Tigers have committed?
It is the same sin.
Any other? Yes.
Sam Ogina from Citizen TV. You said that 127 MPs have signed the petition, the affidavit, and those who haven't are actually in an induction. Given that you have 154 members, I believe, you mean 27 are in Mombasa?
Yeah, most of them are in the induction. 27, most of them. So I've given them up to Friday morning. I will publish the list of those who do not have signed the affidavit.
Enoch Skoda from NTV. Probably you talked about it, but can you expound it? Because I've just heard from reports that the county government has declared Uhuru Park out of bounds. Says that the field is on renovation, and 30th probably.
Whether Uhuru Park is there or not, the event will go on.
And by the way, we did not receive that notice. We have not received any communication from the government, the county government. So we take that as speculation.
Do you have maybe preferred choice of venue?
The venue is Uhuru Park. Right now, the venue is Uhuru Park. If there is any other venue,
doing this job is not for the faint-hearted. It takes dedication, courage, and strength. We endure all kinds of challenges.
Unajua yako si live, isikutishe.
Iko live.
Well, thank you for joining us once again. We are coming to you live from the Okoa, Kenya Secretariat, where
Cleophas Malala and a host of members of parliament, as well as the NRM movement members led by General Miguna have just addressed a press conference. Maybe specifically to the matter that you addressed, Senator, about the list of members of parliament who signed this affidavit. What is the status? How many have signed? How many have not?
Yeah. So far we have 127 legislators who have signed the affidavit. This morning, Senior Counsel James Orengo just appended his signature on the affidavit, and we had promised that we were going to unveil the list of shame today, but most of the members of parliament have travelled to Mombasa for the induction seminar, and they have asked me to extend the deadline till Friday, so that we shall ensure that by Friday those members who would not have signed, we shall have no other option but to unveil the list of shame.
You did mention that you leave it to the wisdom of Wananchi. What does that precisely mean?
Of course, choices have consequences. And if at all you are not ready to work with us at this particular point in time, then I think Wananchi are watching, and they will definitely make a wise decision to ensure that you do not continue being a baggage on our train.
There's been a bit of speculation, but perhaps there's some people who are uneasy with this whole swearing in idea. Does your statement then perhaps confirm that not every single parliamentarian within the NASA state is singing in sync with the council of state?
You know, most of us were supporting this initiative from a closed perspective. But with the introduction of the affidavit, this was clearly meant to ensure that these people tangaza the msimamo. Because we wanted to know, there are some of the members of parliament of NASA who during the day they sit with the NASA brigade, but at night they dine with the Jubilee brigade. So we said we want to see who it is that is with us and who it is that is not with us.
Very well, lastly, is just that so should the NASA supporters rest easy? There have been various reports about cracks, perhaps what's being thrown left, right, center. Can you reassure the NASA supporters all is well as far as the PG, the NASA PG is concerned?
I think we are from the numbers we have on the list of MPs who have signed up. I want to confirm that from NASA is extremely. We are together. The little squabbles we had in the House leadership case are matters that are normal within any family setup, and we are up to the task and we are capable of sorting out such issues.
Thank you very much, Senator. All the best till Friday. Thank you for speaking to us. That is Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala. Just laying it bare that they have until Friday to know who is in the list of shame or not, or whether or not there is a list of shame to begin with. Well, don't go away. In the next few minutes, we'll be having an exclusive interview with NRM General Miguna. You don't want to miss that. Thank you for watching. I'm Maurice Ochieng reporting for NASA TV from the Okwake.